All right. I don't know who this is. I don't know what that's a reference to. It certainly sounds like some kind of song lyrics. I appreciate the dollar tip. Thank you, X Factor. I appreciate that very much. All right. Shout out to M5NSX, who did a 250-bit cheer and says, ready for some murder side, Phil. Hey, hey, hey. This is Grand Theft Auto. This is not mass murder simulator, all right? Let's, in light of recent events and what President Trump has said about video games, let's all take a step back here. And, you know, we got to understand that we have to be responsible with our actions in video games because it could lead to real-life consequences, according to the president. So what we should do is when I play this game, refuse to actually harm anyone. It's going to be a non-violent run of Grand Theft Auto 4, and we're going to find a way to actually beat the game without hurting anybody. Okay? It's about time someone took a stand and understood that if you play violent video games, you immediately become a violent human and you cause atrocities in real life. We all know this. I mean, this is all an understood fact. It's been scientifically proven with documented evidence over the years. And that's why, you know, it's such a big concern that making these violent video games is causing all these problems in our real world. So that's it. It's going to be a pacifist, non-violent run. And we're going to see how it goes. I think I'm going to be able to progress nicely in the game. Right. Anyway, thank you, M5NSX. Top cheer of the day. I appreciate that very much. Continuing on. 2K is gone. Tipped me $1 and said, very nice. Okay, 2K is gone. Probably a troll reference. Can't really 100% confirm, but I thank you very much. And thanks for the dollar tip. Super Bat Cat. Resubbed for tier 2, by the way, which is the higher level of subscription, which is very nice because it helps me out more, for 30 months. It's 30 months of support. Thank you so much, Super Bat Cat. And he says, say hi to Jasper from one cat to another. Indeed I shall. Later tonight when Jasper joins us for Street Fighter and he mashes the buttons along. Maybe he'll help me. Maybe when I'm doing a 100-hand slap, he'll help me slap the buttons. That'd be Jasper. Joins us for Street Fighter. I get tired of slapping those buttons. He mashes the buttons along. Maybe he'll help me. So anyway, yeah, I will tell Jasper. We'll see Jasper later tonight, and I'll tell him. A shout out for you, bro. Thank you very much for the resub. Much appreciated. So anyway, yeah, Keith Urban. That's right, the very popular musician. Tip me $1 and says casserole is cat from the redneck state. Keith Urban. No, that's right, the very popular musician. I wasn't aware that casserole was redneck. It says casserole is cat from the redneck state. What are you talking about? Just because something's American food doesn't mean it's redneck. Are you saying that all American cuisine is redneck cuisine? That's ridiculous. In fact, I'm very offended. Keith Urban, as an American musician, you should have more respect for us. And I'm very, very, very insulted that you would say that. And I'm actually going to be contacting all of your representation, shortly to let them know what you've said. And we're going to get this all out in the media. We're going to expect a public apology from you because you should know better. You're representing American celebrities and American musicians, and you should know better what you say and do on someone's live stream. You should be held accountable. So now you're going to be held accountable. All right? I've had enough of you. Keith Urban is Australian? No, he's not. All right, maybe he is. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Keith Urban. I'm sure his real name is really Urban, by the way. That definitely sounds like his real name. Anyway, let's continue. Timbo Slice cheered. He says, can we get a happy birthday song for the Green Bay Packers who turn 100 years old today? All right. Pack it in, let us begin. Gotta pack that cheese up your ass. All right, there's your birthday song. Thank you, Timbo Slice, for the 50-bit cheer and happy birthday to the Packers. 100 years of packing cheese up the butt. Very nice. L Saturn has resubbed for 6 months. Thank you very much, L Saturn. He says, enjoy your Sunday, Phil. Would you consider playing some PUBG anytime soon? Anytime soon? No, absolutely not. However, let's talk and be honest here. Coming up, we've got a new Modern Warfare game in October. That's probably going to take over for me playing Black Ops 4. I really doubt anyone's going to want to care about Black Ops 4 after Modern Warfare hits in October. Just being honest here, all right? So, that's going to leave a gap kind of in my schedule where maybe people would want Battle Royale. Now, I haven't played PUBG in over a year. I think the last time I played PUBG was the update they did in mid-2018 with that new map, the desert map, and I played it a few times. I didn't really care. I never went back to it. Maybe I would give PUBG a shot once we're done with Blackout. So maybe come October, all right, and, you know, we're playing Modern Warfare, Black Ops 4 is dead. Maybe I'll try PUBG again, give it an update here on the Xbox One, and see what, you know, see how it runs now. I'll be honest. I don't think it runs any better. I think it's going to be just as bad as it was. Probably choppy, terrible delayed controls. It's going to be a piece of donkey shit. I really have no confidence that PlayerUnknown updated the game to run better. I could be wrong. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised, but I guess we'll see if I do check this out again. But that's my answer. Is never say never. I'm not planning on doing it anytime soon. Now, maybe in the future. Maybe after we're done with Blackout in a couple months here. Then maybe I'll consider checking it out, but we'll see. Okay? All right. Continuing on. Code Castile tipped me $1. He says, why don't you put your origin story in the About Me section on your Twitch profile instead of explaining it every single time, because there really isn't that many newcomers? A couple reasons. Number one, because then the entire Twitch dashboard would be insanely huge and distended and not looking well. It's very hard already to get those Twitch panels to look good because they basically, it's very hard to order them properly. All right. So, it is what it is. But, you know, if I put my whole story there, it basically wouldn't look... First of all, no one is really going to look down there to read the whole origin story anyway, just being honest. And number two, it would make the whole thing look terrible. So there's your honest answer. Plus, I squeeze my origin story into about 2 to 3 minutes. It's not that big of a deal. And if you don't like it, you can either plug your ears with your fingers, or you can go do something. You could go make yourself a sandwich, maybe a drink, go take a dump. Maybe you can just put your head in the toilet and flush, for all I care. If you don't like to hear the origin story, you don't have to hear it. You can go do something else. Timbo Slice cheered again. He said, there are rumors coming from well-known Call of Duty insiders that Modern Warfare will in fact have a Battle Royale mode, but not until early next year. I guess we'll see then. I guess we'll see. I think that would be pretty weird because it's not much of a selling point for the game if it doesn't come out at launch. And if they add it later, maybe they're hoping if the game doesn't sell well at launch, they could try to sell it later with Battle Royale. I don't know. I guess we'll see. All right, continuing on. Real American History tipped $1 and basically called us all idiots, saying that this is a racist country and, you know, we're laughing at video. I don't know. Anyway, Real American History, thanks for the $1 tip. You always say the weirdest things on my streams, and they're so political and polarized. There's no way I'm going to read it anyway. But thank you for the $1 tip. I appreciate that. All right. So now, what I'd like to do is give a shout-out to the top 10 cheerers of the week. As I said, last chance, number one, to even get up on this leaderboard because this resets overnight. And quite frankly, with some of these totals, it would be pretty easy to get up there on the leaderboard of the top 10 cheerers of the week. But I do want to give credit where credit is due. So let's go ahead and do so. Top 10 cheers of the week. In 10th place, we've got Sambuca 2020. Thank you, Sambuca. We've got a tie for 8th place between Ludwig World Order and Mr. Papavera. Thank both of you. 7th place goes to Babyman Gaming. One of them. There's like 10 of them, but one of them is in 7th. 6th place goes to Bent Boxer. 5th place is Big Sloppy Meat. I just love saying that. 4th place, M5 NSX. 3rd place this week is Liquids First. 2nd place, Kevy Bear Jr. And sitting there pretty, you know, safely and soundly at first, unless we get some big cheering action today, Babyman Demonic Gaming. Excuse me, I screwed this up. Baby Demonic Gaming. Not Baby Man Demonic Gaming. Baby Demonic Gaming is in 1st place. Okay? So, again, thanks to everyone who cheered. I appreciate that very much. Thanks to anyone who contributed so far on the pre-stream today. Since we got a few subs, what I'll probably do here is check sub count. Hold on a second here. All right.